Good day, everyone. We are now on Module 6 of Public Personnel Administration, which is the recruitment, selection, appointment, and promotion. This module is presented to you by yours truly and Mr. Roger T. Traje. So before we begin, let us have a quick definition of terms. First is recruitment. It is the process of finding candidates for vacant positions. On the other hand, selection is choosing the best candidate for the pool of applicants. Next is appointment, which is an act of assigning a job or position to someone. While promotion is advancing an employee's rank or position in a hierarchical structure. So at the end of this chapter, we are expected to learn the following objectives, which is the rationale of the lesson. First is list the skills and knowledge needed to conduct a full and fair recruitment and selection. Second is to undertake full and fair recruitment and selection systematically. Second is to discuss the importance of organizations having an effective recruitment and selection process. Fourth is to outline or plan the stages involved in planning human resource requirements. And fifth one, which is the most important, I think, is understand the stages of recruitment and selection. Now for the introduction, human capital utilization in an economy is contingent on sound recruitment. Recruitment is the cornerstone or the most important or the basis of the entire personnel structure. Proper selection and placement of new employees is a prerequisite for the development of an effective workforce. The aim is to ensure as far as possible that employees are engaged in jobs wherein they have a fair chance of succeeding and at the same time feel well adjusted to their work environment. Fairness and impartiality in recruitment are absolutely vital in public services. Free, fair, and impartial selection of personnel for posts in the government is critical, not only for good governance, but also for instilling confidence in people about the impartiality and neutrality of civil service. Faulty recruitment inflicts a permanent weakness on the administration. A theoretically sound civil service structure is of no avail if those who man the structure are incompetent or apathetic. Recruitment has been regarded as the most important function of personnel administration. Unless the right types of people are hired, even the best plans, organization charts, and control system will be of no avail. A company cannot prosper, grow, or even survive without adequate human resources. Need for trained manpower in recent years has created a pressure on some organizations to establish an effective recruitment function. It is not done wisely. Every other management function suffers, and costs increase and bottlenecks get worse. So this is to illustrate a bottleneck. A bottleneck is any area along the production line where the number of tasks to be completed becomes too much for the maximum workload capacity. This problem often results in delaying subsequent steps in the workflow. Bottlenecks can stem from a whole work stage, not enough employees, a department, and even computer issues. So as you can see, this is just a visual representation of a bottleneck. It is a point of congestion in the production system. So now, recruitment is a process of finding the apt candidates and inducing them to apply for the job in an organization. The recruitment should be a sound one. If it is not so, the morale of the staff will be very low and the image of the company will be tarnished. The main purpose of recruitment is searching of suitable candidates for filling the vacancies of the organization. It is a process of bringing together prospective employees and employer with a view to stimulate the prospective employees to offer their services in the working organizations. So now we have here two basic philosophies of recruitment. First is the traditional and the realistic. For the traditional, it is to get as many people as possible to apply for the job. As a result of this, a large number of seekers apply for the job, which makes the final selection process difficult and can result in the selection of wrong candidates. Wrong selection can in turn lead to employee dissatisfaction and high turnover in the long run. On the other hand, in realistic philosophy, the needs of the organization are matched with the needs of the applicants, which enhances the effectiveness of the recruitment process. In realistic approach, the employees who are recruited will stay in the organization for a longer period of time and will perform at a higher level of effectiveness. So under the realistic philosophy of recruitment, we have the realistic job review and the job compatibility questionnaire. For the realistic job review, it provides complete job-related information to the applicants. It includes both positive and negative aspects of the job. Realistic job review can result in self-selection process. Job applicants will evaluate the compatibility among the jobs and their personal needs. They can decide whether to attend the interviews and test for final selection to withdraw in the initiative. The advantages of realistic job review are lower rate of employee turnover, higher level of job satisfaction and performance, and more beneficial at the entry level where there are innumerable applicants per position. The realistic job review, however, increased the cost of recruiting by increasing the average time it takes to fill each job. For job compatibility questionnaire, it is used to determine whether an applicant's preferences for work matches the characteristics of the job or not. Greater the compatibility between these two, greater will be the probability of employee effectiveness and longer the tenure of employees. Designed to collect information on all aspects of the job, which have a bearing on employee performance, absenteeism, and turnover and job satisfaction. So here are the items in job compatibility questionnaire. First is task variety, task requirements, peer group, physical environment, compensation preferences, customer characteristics, leadership characteristics, work schedule, job autonomy, and physical demands of the job. These are the factors that is being considered by the applicant in job compatibility questionnaire. So, objectives of recruitment. This is to attract people with multidimensional skills and experiences. Those suit the present and future organizational strategies. To induct outsiders with a new perspective to lead the company. To infuse fresh blood at all levels of organization. To develop an organizational culture that attracts competent people to the company, and to search or headhunt pouch people whose skill fit to the company's values. Here are some other objectives of recruitment. To devise some methodologies for assessing psychological traits, to seek out non-conventional development grounds of talent, to search for talent globally and not just within the company, to anticipate and find people for positions that does not exist yet, and to design entry pay that competes on quality but not on quantum. Some of the most important purposes could be as follows: to determine the present and future requirements of the organization in conjunction with the personnel planning and job analysis activities, to enhance the pool of potential job aspirants with minimal costs, to enhance the success rate of the selection process by reducing the number of underqualified or overqualified applicants, to effectively reduce the probability of job applicants once recruited and selected will leave the organizations only after a short period of time, to meet the organization's legal and social obligations regarding the composition of its workforce, to start identifying and preparing potential job applicants who will be appropriate candidates, to increase organizational and individual effectiveness in the short and long term, to evaluate the effectiveness of various recruiting techniques and sources of all types of job applicants, to support and form the basis of the manpower retention plan of the organization, and to form the basis of the manpower development process by hiring future talents. So, essential features of recruitment. First is recruitment is a searching and attracting function. It is mainly concerned with searching and attracting the potential candidates towards organization. Second, recruitment is not a selection. Recruitment involves searching the potential candidates and attracting them towards organization to apply for the job. But selection involves choosing suitable candidate among those who have applied for the job. And third, it is a process. Recruitment is a process of series of activities like recruitment policy, sources of recruitment, technique of tapping those sources, and evaluation of those sources, and etc. Essential features of recruitment. It is a linking activity. Recruitment brings together those who have a job, which is the employer, and those who are searching for a job, which is the employees. Fifth, it is a pervasive function. This function needs to be performed by all organizations which need human resources. It is one of the functions of personnel management. It is an important function of personnel management as it helps in acquiring different number of types of persons for continued function of organization. Factors influencing recruitment. Internal and external factors. So under internal factors, organization policies and practices, image of the organization, wages and salary policies, promotion and retirement policies, working conditions. While under the external factors, the government regulations, trade union restrictions, labor market conditions, legal factors, and economic factors. For the last part of my presentation is the difference between recruitment and selection. First is the objective. It aims to attract more people for the vacant jobs in the organization. Next is the nature. It is a positive process because it attracts people for jobs. Third one is the meaning. It is a process of searching for suitable candidates. Fourth, process. It involves searching. Next is procedure. The organization notifies the requirements of manpower through advertisement and gives prospective candidates forms or etc. And last one is the contract of service. There is not contractual obligation to take the candidates who have applied. In fact, it is only a communication to candidates to apply for jobs. Thank you.